Welcome aboard, passengers. Mega Sim here, slightly later than usual, just because I was out this afternoon doing a bit of work. But Train Sim World 2, we have a new news article from Dovetail Games. Meet the locos. So everything in TSW2 has been authentically recreated to give us a realistic experience. So travelling through the bustling German metropolis, hauling freight across the mountainous terrain. And also, don't forget, we've got the Bakerloo Line, so the London Underground as well. Just these impressive routes. We just need to have some really good locos as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at these locos and have a look at the information that we've been given from Dovetail Games. So we've got the DBBR406 ICE3M. What a mouthful. Built by Siemens, part of the Velaro family of trains. So we know that Velaro family includes Eurostar, the newest version. The ICE3 is the third generation of the ICE trains. They were first introduced in 1991, and actually the ICE is 400 tonnes in weight and has a top speed of 320 kilometres an hour, which is just under 200 miles per hour. That's because of its aluminium construction, and thank goodness, aluminium, not aluminum. Aluminium construction and the 8,000 kilowatts of power output. It just significantly shortens journey times and improved the passenger experience. And the variant that we've got modelled in Train Sim World 2 was developed to run on the different railway electrification systems used across Europe and is used by Deutsche Bahn. So we'll be using this high-speed service between Cologne and Aachen, but as we know, it could go further in the future in real life and could do in Train Sim World 2. We never know. So the next train that we are going to take a closer look at is the DBBR 442 Talent 2 in lovely red. So built by Bombardier and introduced 11 years ago, 2009, the successor to the Talent, or Talent 1. It was put into service by DB Trains Railway to replace the older EMU types and local trains on both the S-Bahn and the regional services. So far, around 400 have been manufactured, with 325 ordered by DB for use throughout Germany. So yeah, that would be quite nice to figure out where the other 75 have been built, what country, what railway. And the individual cars are coupled and articulated via shared bogies, and the units have a top speed of 160 kilometres an hour or 100 miles per hour, if we're looking at that. And we have a variety of services that we can run the passengers along the Schnellfahrstrecke Köln-Aachen line. And we know as well Scenario Planner 2, but just for timetable purposes, that's what we got. The next train we have is the CSX AC4400 CW, the benchmark for modern railroad freight motive power in North America. 4,000 plus horsepower, AC traction, 6 axles. It was largely the landmark General Electric AC4400 that was introduced in 1993 that helped establish this standard. And we know that it was constructed at General Electric's Erie and Pennsylvania, and powered by GE's efficient and proven 16-cylinder 4-cycle FDL series power plant. So that's 4,400 horsepower. And it's such a success, that railroad workhorse nationwide across the USA, that through to 2004, more than 2,000. Well, not through 2004. From 2004, more than 2,500 units have been made. And among the largest users of this train is CSX, which we will see. They actually have more than 600 of these locomotives. But yeah, I'm looking forward to driving the AC4400. We've seen this one before, the GP38-2, the Electromotive Jeep. First appeared in North America in 1949 in the form of the classic GP7. And over the following decades, more than 20 different variants of the iconic train's locos were produced by Electromotive. And the most successful and versatile was the GP38-2, which were actually produced between 1972 and 1986. 16 cylinders, 2,000 horsepower, 4-axle, more than 2,222 sales, 60 original buyers. And like the SD40, the GP38-2 was ending production at the same time today's CX was being formed. But nonetheless, CX has become a major operator of this type by inheriting a load of these fleets of 4 predecessor roads. So CSX has taken over quite a few of these, inherited quite a few. So we're looking forward to using them on the Sandpatch grade. The next one we have is the SD40-2, 3000 horsepower, 6-axle. Again, Electromotive's Dash 2 line made its debut in 1972. And through 1986, Electromotive produced nearly 4,000 SD40-2s, making the locomotive one of the most successful diesel locomotives of the time. Of all time. So we know you've got the reliable 2-cycle 645 series diesel power plant, well suited to virtually any type of mainline service, intermodal duty to lug in heavy coal tonnage. It was purchased by more than 30 railroads, including the giants Burlington Northern, Union Pacific and CP Rail. And during the time when it was in production, CEX did not yet exist, but CEX's predecessors were active buyers, which means that CEX did acquire a lot of these SD40s when they acquired half of Conrail in 1999. And they had more than 300 of these locos. So hauling freight with both boxcar and bright future liveries, we are looking forward to this on the Sandpatch grade. And finally, the 1972 Mark II stock. Hopefully we're going to get a trailer this week. I think there's some red tape with regards to that, but as soon as we got the trailer, we'll then get a confirmation of the Q&A. And as the name suggests, 1972 tube stock first entered service in what year? 1972. It's funny because I know we're going off, but some of the trains from the underground were a year, like 1972, but actually came in a year later. So just be aware of that. And they were ordered amidst something of a shake-up of stock on various deep-level underground lines. So the 1938 stock on the Bakerloo and Northern lines were in dire need of replacement, so they were pretty old. And to allow the worst of the units to retire, 1959 stock transferred from the Piccadilly line to the Northern. And a new fleet of trains based on the 1967 stock were built to supplement the Northern and replace the Bakerloo. And this new fleet of trains was the 72 stock. And it operates on the Bakerloo line, and it's classed as the Mark II variant, which was the second batch originally ordered to fill the Northern line gap. And they even did some time on the Jubilee. However, they have been operating exclusively on the Bakerloo line since 1987 because they had older stock, some Jubilee had it and then they gave it back and things like that. And it's actually the oldest in service. What's funny is the Jubilee line? Yeah, it was the Jubilee line. Did have some newer stock, and that was dumped, that was scrapped when they went for their new trains. Unfortunately, the cars were too long to fit in the smaller tunnels of the Bakerloo line, just around the tight curves. So that's why the Bakerloo line has the oldest in service. So yeah, we're really looking forward to that. So 6 famous locos that we have. Going through them, we've got the ICE, we've got the 442 Talent, the AC 4400, the GP38, the SD40, and finally the 1972 Mark II stock. Really looking forward to going on all these trains and having that immersive, realistic drive on these lines. And let me know, what is your favourite? What's your favourite loco? The one that you're most looking forward to using on Train Sim World 2. Again, 20th of August is the release date, so hopefully we'll be finding out a lot more information in the coming weeks. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos from Mega Sim. Click the notification bell, ding-a-ling, ding-ding-ding, for reminders and of things that are coming out and notifications of when my videos come out. And we are on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook at Megasim UK. If you do want to donate, we do have the PayPal link at the bottom in the description. Or alternatively, we do have Super Chat on our lives and our premieres when we do them. Just a bit busy this week, so may not have any lives, but hopefully we'll do some, hopefully next week. May have some last minute, but anyway. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you on the next video. This is Mega Sim out of here. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.
Been on time.